I'm Welwyn, I'm 17 and I play out on the left wing.
Hi, my name is Cads, 27, and I'm an attacker, so out wide or up front.
So my name's Carter, I'm 20 years old and a left back.
Buckingham game was a bit of a tough one. We were a bit rubbish in the first half. I remember we went 1-0 down. We sort of had a lot of the ball, we were just doing nothing with it, a bit aimless crossing, no one in the box. But then, I feel like it was the story of our first half of the season, to be honest. Came out second half, looking really strong. I think maybe we scored after like 10 minutes. I got the ball off a throw-in, crossed it into Kendall. Same link up again. Yeah, Kendall put it away. To win the game, Sam O came on, done really well, won a penalty, and obviously Scotty Bridges does what he does best, tuck it away.
What, you mean he didn't put it over the bar this time?
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott, don't hate me.
Yeah, in the Buckingham game, it was a debut, getting to know a few more of the lads, getting to understand how they play, how the team plays, and it was really good just to start off with a win. It's always best, so coming off the bench and getting that win for the team was really good.
Was there anything particular said by the management team, Liam, Guts, at half-time that changed things?
Everyone was sort of going in on each other, like obviously everyone with the same sort of opinion, just everyone getting angry as we should have been, because we were poor with the ball in the first half. But I think definitely at half time something switched in all of us, and it came out.
Would you say there was a bit of blame culture going on? People blaming each other for not doing their jobs?
Nah, not really.
I'm part of this fucking bullshit. Everyone's been fucking shit.
No, let's go out, let's change it.
No, these boys can fucking do it. It's fucking bullshit. We fucking need 25 chances to fucking score one goal. Don't fucking be shit at shit. 25 fucking chances. Hey, they're fucking bollocks.
Team, 5 minutes.
No, I don't want to be part of this bullshit.
Alright?
Don't want to be fucking part of it. Fucking bollocks.
No, boys.
Every fucking game needs fucking 25 chances.
So, we're changing that up then, with that. So Branchy, not Branchy, we'll smoke that with the So,
We'll fucking get a result, boys.
We'll
fucking better
go
result. There'll be fucking problems in this fucking change room after. Because there'll be fucking big timers in here after, yeah? Make sure you're big timers when the game's finished. That's what I'm saying, boys, yeah? Make sure you're big timers, because you're big timers.
We'll go on and win this. Casey, come on.
Because we'll fucking deal with it in the change room after.
Acres for you out there. Okay? And Greeno's going to come in the middle with you, Bridger. Okay.
I wasn't there for London Colney. We haven't got any footage from London Colney. What do you remember from that game?
First thing I remember from that game is having to drive down the tightest little road to get to the car park. Bearing in mind I've been driving for 2 days, passed my test, get down to this grounds, put my skills to the test. But in terms of the game, it was one of them ones where the pitch is a bit rubbish, so instantly off the bat everyone's in that mindset of, oh, this is going to be a tough game. And to be fair to London Colney, they made it exactly like that and made it a tough game, which obviously breaks up play. It's hard for everyone. Yeah, a bit of quality twice. Dan Green slotted away a ball from the edge of the box, put it into the bottom corner, and second goal. I knew someone was behind me.
Because I've been laughing, yeah. Sorry.
And then second goal, I can't remember, it might have been Jack Allen in the back post, but not a lot to remember from that game really. It was just a bit nothing key.
Cup game, second game in, come off the bench. I believe we was already 2-0 up when I come on again, so the match was quite settled, but again, just want to show myself and show my ability to the managers and hopefully for the next game get started. Greeny scoring a very good goal from outside the box, just curling it into the far post. I can't remember who scored the second one, to be fair.
And I've just realised I've got no footage from that game, so sorry, Greeny. It's the only time he scored, isn't it? We've got no footage of it. Sorry, mate.
That was my first game back from holiday. Come straight back into the side, starting, I think, after about 20 minutes I was struggling, but that was another one of them games. The pitch, although it was early on in the season, it was windy that day. The pitch was overgrown, the grass was long, it was bobbly. Yeah, we controlled that game, but it was kind of just go there, get the 3 points. Don't matter what the score was, get the 3 points and just
get back home.
Get out of there.
So you've only you passed your driving test. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'd been driving, my birthday's in December. I've been driving for about 6-7 months. Passed my test, which is always good, getting taken a mick out of the whole of last year for obviously being young, not being able to drive, not being able to go out, stuff like that. So always brilliant when I can give Carter a lift to the game.
Nice. Have you got your own car or are you using mum and dad's?
Yeah. Now I've got my own car, it's in the car park.
Bus wankers!
Cads, how did you come to be at AFC Welwyn, and is it anything to do with your brother being assistant manager?
A small part of it, yeah. I knew Jack Allen and Kendall from beforehand. Funny enough, I spoke to most of the lads when you won the league title last season. I was at the end of season do, so I'd spoken to a few of the guys, and yeah, my brother being here kind of pushed it going forward.
He ain't heavy. He's my brother.
Has your brother managed a team that you've played in before?
Yeah, so I was at Ampthill with him last season. We had a decent season together, but I've also played with him at Nebworth and Letchworth, and he was a coach at Nebworth as well.
Against Moulton, we knew what they are about, as in some of us would have watched their games before, and because a lot of their footage is also online. Just by the stats, we knew that their number 9, he scored something like 77% of their goals or whatever. If we can keep him quiet, then they're not really going to get a sniff, and it's pretty much all we done the whole game. T played that game, he man-marked him, just wouldn't let him run in behind, just holding him. If we had to foul him, we had to foul him. But I think in the end, he probably only had about 3 or 4 snapshots, but they never really had a clear-cut chance. But yeah, that game we didn't start too great that game, and I think people were feeling a bit nervy and kind of wanted to see them, how they were. But then after the first 20 minutes, we kind of just settled and grew into the game, and that's what we should be doing every week, to be fair to teams.
Number 9's through here, he's gone past 2, he's got Bradders there, he's skipped nutmeg Bradders, but Carter, absolutely quality there.
There's definitely pressure to perform well as a team, probably one of the biggest games in the club's in short history. In terms of the lineup, I know obviously back in the last year and start of this year, I was playing off the left in the front 3, but I sort of been dropped deeper for the start of this season. This is this is maybe like one of the first times I started in midfield. Yeah, so it's a different role for me. Obviously can't get on the ball and do what I want to do with the ball as much. Yeah, we won 4-0. I remember not having the greatest of games, to be fair, that game. I think it's just one of them things where the ball's just running away from you. Just touch was a bit dodgy, stuff like that. Sammy Oyediran scored twice that game. There was pressure on him before the game because he hadn't scored up until this game, had he? So.
Guest appearance. Oh, ball over the top, Sammy Oyediran through. Oh, he's going over the keeper. Yes, Sammy Oyediran. Dave, you did it. You said it, Dave. Dave, you called it, mate. He is scoring. What a goal. Showed some pace there, didn't he?
He started. There's a bit of pressure about his future at the club if he hadn't have scored, stuff like that. So obviously he's done well. He's put that case to bed, and yeah.
That's great. That's a great answer, because the last episode, obviously, we kind of hammered Sammy a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that. What was the change room like? I think that's when you made we made it short, didn't we, of everyone cheering Sammy in the change room and stuff?
Yeah.
Or he made it himself, but
yeah,
Maddie
where he
made
filmed
it.
himself. Yeah.
So what was the vibe like? How was everybody when Sammy scored? What was the team like?
I felt personally relieved for him, because I think that not only is it, obviously it's a great feeling to score as is, but when you haven't scored for so long and you get in sort of pressure and stuff like that on you, I think when you do finally score, it's just a weight off your shoulders. So I think he definitely then went on and expressed himself from that point forwards.
So off the bench, third game running, but the boys from the start were just electric. We really showed our quality throughout the 90 minutes and hit them with quick fire goals just after half time as well.
Kendall's through. Plays it into Samuel Deering! That's 2-0! What a start to the second half! Ball over the top.
Replay going. Come on, you Welwyn. Love it.
And it was good to come off the bench and have an impact, getting one of the guys sent off and getting them down to 10 men. So yeah, it was really good.
Talk us through that. How did you get him sent off?
The ball was just kind of loose, just wide in the area, and I've just kind of just taken a touch round the guy, and he's just held my shirt back, made me fall back, and yeah, it was a second yellow for him. So yeah.
All right, referee saying
Nice,
calm
well
down. He's heard ya. Go on, bring him over. I want to see this action here. Bring it here. Hello, referee. It's got to be a yellow though, mate. Hello. Hey. Ref, where's the yellow? Hello, what's going on? Is this no rules FIFA? Hello. You're great though, ref. I'm telling you.
He has done well today, ref. I have to admit.
Yeah, he has done well. He has. Keeping everyone under control. Even when he had a load of people around him screaming, hey, the decision, hey.
Kept his cool.
Kept his cool. Told everyone calm down, and he knows what he's doing. If he gives him a slice of cheese here, that's a 10 out of 10 performance. Well done, referee.
It's a red. Second yellow.
Second yellow. And it's a red card for Moulton FC.
There we go. Who's that?
It's a red card. It's showed him a slice of red Leicester cheese. Who's that?
Evandro Montero.
Evandro Montero has been shown a red.
Has got to go.
And he is walking off. Look at your head down in shame. I understand, mate. I get it. Second yellow.
Straight down the tunnel.
Derby or Wales, one of the two. Right. I left it in Wales, and all of a sudden.
Sorry, Jack Allen sneaks in. Cuts back. Left foot shoots. Hey! Jack Allen! What a ball, what a goal! What composure from the man! The sniper! Jack the sniper Allen! Is a ball up top from Sammy Nichols.
Finish that, taking it down.
What a ball up. He didn't give up. He hunted it down. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Cut back inside the defender, edge of the box, puts it past the keeper, who's a big lad. Puts it hard and low, 3-0 AFC Welwyn. You cold?
I thought I heard that as well.
Oh, ball. Back, Archie Oates! Hey! And it's a fourth! Archie Oates, look, Jack Allen belting down the line as well, look to celebrate. I thought he was injured. Look at him running.
Look at him, wait, hold on. Injured players about 100 yards.
With an injury. Archie Oates, number 4.
Oh, I knew it, mate. I fucking knew it. It's because he's on the boozer tonight. I knew it.
Archie Oates, fair play. Ball played to the back of the box.
4-0. That's 4-0 against top of the league.
I think it's his first, yeah, Archie Oates' first ever goal for us.
What, first ever goal?
First ever goal for us.
Absolutely beautiful.
Over the moon. We all played well today. I think all around it was class, and then just to get the 2 goals is just brilliant. Best feeling ever.
Yeah, we've been wanting you to score for a long time, and I guess you have yourself. What was that feeling like when you got the first one?
The first one is like just so much excitement. I ran faster than to the celebrate than I had the whole game, but I don't know. It's just like again, best feeling ever.
Is that the one where you beat the man to the ball and kind of? Did you chip it over the keeper? I can't remember.
I tried to. I think he's got a hand over it, but it's gone over him. So
yeah. What was going through your head at that moment when you hit it?
After it went over, I knew it was going in, so I just left it. But yeah, again, I just love scoring. Once I score, I'm just gonna keep scoring. Once it starts, it won't stop.
Yeah, nice. Well, I hope so. And we obviously beat top of the league. Does that make it an extra special feeling at this point?
100%. I think we've now made a statement to the league, made a name for ourselves, and we just need to keep fighting, keep battling. Hopefully, stay at the top, win the league.
Perfect. Well done, mate. You got a bottle of champagne today, well, Prosecco, didn't you?
Yeah.
So enjoy that tonight. Are you there on Tuesday for the Tuesday game? Nice.
Tuesday.
Brilliant. Well done. We're very pleased for you.
Thank you.
Nice one. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Liam, well done, mate. Cheers, man. 4-0 win. Convincing. Best performance of the season so far. What are your thoughts?
So pleased. So I sort of said to the lads before, when you retire, you get up for games and that, but it's not the same as when you're playing. Today, I was actually a little bit stressy and a little bit nervous, and I was thinking about it last night. I knew the importance of the game, and I knew we were good, but obviously we were sitting second. We haven't played particularly well yet this season, and then obviously we're playing the teams top. They just missed out in the playoffs last year, so I knew we were good, but I didn't know just that we could be that good and we could click. And it's like today, everything just was perfect.
Stand-up performance in there today. What did you think of Sammy?
I'm pleased for him. To be fair, he deserved that. Travelling down a long way and getting the train, and it's been hard. It's been hard because I think he's played for a team where he was sort of the big fish in a smaller pond, and he's come here. He's got to be a bit more tactical, and he's very raw. You can tell as a player, and he showed that today. And then when he scored the goal, I was just pleased for him. But I said to him, he come on. I don't know if you remember, and he got the penalty just in there, just there the last game. I said that's the start, man. That's the sound we expect. You've got that. And then once he got the goal, and he was just off for Kendall's flicks, off for Jack's flicks. Brilliant, wasn't he?
So you've seen them working now together as a three, which is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a unit.
Most pleasing thing I said to him after time was, you play as like a two at times or one's out wide. I want you three being a nuisance, and they don't know who they're marking. And then the first goal came, Jack header, Kendall header, Sam. Whereas normally, Jack was winning the headers first because no one's even off of him. You know, they're still hugging the touchline. It's brilliant. You know, Cads has come on and he was unbelievable off of Cads.
Yeah, he worked hard.
And then Archie's come on and scored as well. So
his first goal for the club.
Yeah. So, and then John's come on and done brilliant as well. And then Branch has gone to come on and done a good job in there as well. And that's what needed. I thought to their bench, they were sort of young lads, and then brought them boys on, and it didn't make us any worse. Yes. You know, we improved and got stronger and stronger.
So now on to Tuesday, Eton Soken. Let's keep this run. Your run's gone to, what is it now? Undefeated?
With 24, isn't it?
23, something like that.
Keep that run going on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's
3 points.
Just now it's bringing them back down to earth.
Yeah.
We've got a few knocks today. Sammy's away Tuesday as well. Not Sammy Nichols. Bradders will be out, definitely.
Jack Allen, I know he came off. He was.
Yeah, I think they're all going cramp. Not made the same stuff as us. Don't know, but
that's a good. Let's put out a marker there for the rest of the league.
Yeah,
that one. So, and it wasn't. Do
you know what? First 10 minutes, they were on top, and I thought, Jesus, these are a good side. Yeah. And obviously, I'm worried about the 9 because they scored so many goals. And then we sort of settled down a bit, and then we started to play. And then when we put pressure on it, was actually maybe we'd given them a bit too much respect there. And then we came in at half time 1-0, and I said, boys, you know, you've arrived now in this league properly, 9 games in. Are you going to stay there now? Are you going to? And then 4-0.
Yeah, invincible. So well done, mate. So yeah, on the Tuesday, another 3 points in the bag, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. And then we've got Vase and then Desborough on 5-0. So Desborough a point behind us with the game in hand now. So yeah. Same scenario when we play them away.
We look forward to that one, definitely. Right, well done, mate.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Nice one.
Cheers.
Right, so we go into Eton Soken Tuesday night away. I think it might have been our first miserable long drive Tuesday night away. What do you remember from the journey and the preparation for that game?
It was a different one for me because during the day with my college I got asked to play for the regional team. So I played against Wycombe Wanderers that day. So obviously I was in Wycombe during the day, then I had to rush home. I hadn't checked how far it was to Eton Soken, so I might have been like 15 minutes late. However long drive it was to Eton Soken, maybe hour and a half, something like that.
It must be somewhere around here. I knew we'd get lost. Thanks a lot, Neil. Is it my fault you're a shit driver? I don't want Carly to be pissed off if I'm late.
So yeah, I remember from my point of view, mentally, I just weren't all there, but just.
You were knackered from playing 2 games.
No, I only played like 45 in the first.
I can't believe this, Liam. If you were still here, we were dropping this point.
It was a midweek game, horrible drive up there. Everyone's finishing work, rushing and all the rest, and get to the change room. Change rooms are like bloody cabins. Not the best of the best, but you got to do what you got to do. And then yeah, team lineup comes out, and I'm a bit disappointed because I had a good game, or 20 minutes, shall I say, of the Moulton match. But the attackers who scored and assisted deserved their spot. But I was a bit upset about that.
It's always hard coming off the back of a win against Moulton to then get up for an away game in Eton Soken. Average probably about hour and 20 minutes away for everyone. And all I really remember from that game is day before, well, the Tuesday at work, I'm sat at work and you guys obviously posted your match day, whatever, you put it on your story. One of my mates who plays for Real Bedford, he obviously played them a couple of seasons ago. He was like, that is the worst away trip I've ever gone to in my life. It's the worst ground I've ever played at. It's horrible. And that kind of just set 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 the tone.
I remember us being quite good in the first half. Like, we had a lot of chances. Same goes for the first half of the second half. But again, this sort of knack of not being able to put away chances, like in the games where we're most needing to score. Obviously, you need to score every game, but like when you know you're really, because they were a tight back five that game, and we weren't getting a lot, and so when we really needed to convert. But then they just caught us. They caught us last maybe 2 minutes of the game. Long goal kick like they had been doing the whole game. Big hold up striker flicks it on. Someone ran off the back of Casey, weren't tracking him, and yeah, they slotted it away in like 93rd minute. So
what Will McNeil's saying here is it was your fault, Casey. That's definitely going in the edit.
It was definitely Casey's fault.
Casey in the right place, is he? But couldn't get his feet out quickly. Oh, he's clicked over the keep. I tell you what, that's a great goal. Clipped it beautifully over Ashton.
It was a great goal, actually.
That's a really well worked goal that clips it over Ashton into the back of the net. Well played.
So it's our first loss of the season.
Yeah.
And then going into the match, the boys couldn't really put the chances away, unfortunately. And then I come on with 20 to go, and Eton Soken end up scoring a fluky goal. Kind of just went against us really, and that was our first loss. So it was a bit of a downbeat performance.
Yeah. So I think at that point as well, there was certainly us on the sidelines. We were starting to get a bit frustrated because we were generating a lot of chances in a lot of these games, and this is the first defeat we had. So the strikers got a bit of flack, I guess, in the previous episode as well, because there's been a lot of goal-scoring opportunities. Was that vibe happening in the change room? Were people starting to say that kind of thing to the strikers at this point?
They were saying take our chances, but again, we wasn't really controlling a match to help put our kind of pressure and our own kind of personality on the match as well. It's a right saying the strikers did this and did that, but as a team, we got to do it together and we got to push together throughout a match. So even if we score from one of the defenders hitting it from 40 yards or whatever it may be, we've done it as a team together. So yeah, that's the real kind of...
I don't think you deserve to lose. Wasn't you fucking gone out there and you fucking haven't tried, you haven't competed, they were on, Ashton's fucking kept you in the game, shot after shot after shot. I just think our decision making at times was poor. Fucking in front of goal, particularly sometimes fucking shot on target couldn't be better, couldn't have been offside, couldn't have slid, get behind us. Little things like that made a difference. On another day, put the goal in, 1-2, 2-0, we don't play any different. And then there's one ball, I'll have to watch it back, but to me it looked like a free header, and then we haven't been doing the things that we do before the game where we're dropping off when someone comes to the header, it's just flat-footed and he's through on goal and then a cross has gone in. It's fucking ifs or buts, and it's happened too late for you to be able to do anything about it. But what you need to learn from this is that every game is the other team's cup finals. Once you get to the top of the league and when you're there, they're fucking up for it more than anything. You're playing the best version of the other team and you need to be your best version. If you look around yourself, I know individually I've seen Jack play better, I've seen Kendall play better, I've seen other players play better, do you know what I mean? So you could go through the team and all individually go, I could have done a bit better here, I could have done a bit better there. The fucking amount of set pieces that were coming through the box there, boys, and we didn't connect with one of them. I don't know how. And it's like, oh, fucking hell, and it's fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? So that all of them we could have done better. And if you individually, all them little could have done betters, I mean, that's not a 1-0 defeat, it's a 4-0 fucking comprehensive win. When we come on and fucking, could we get round him? I'm fresh. All them little impacts to do through the team, but you've been on an amazing run there, and now you've got the beauty of starting a new run, and you go again. You go again, boys, and you're still at the top of the table. But can't switch off. You could have come in 0-0, we would have been disappointed. I would have been disappointed with 0-0, and I'd have been we've lost, which is more disappointing. But it's how we go from here and how we react. But I think we did look at
I don't think we played bad that game, and I mean, especially the first half, first 20 minutes, again, we started slow. But then end of that first half, we were in complete control. Towards the end of Liam, that was kind of the moral of the story, we just wasn't taking our chances, and that game was a typical like example of that. And we went in at half time 0-0. Should have been, well, I thought we should have been 1-2-3 up maybe, and we changed it at half time, changed formation, and it just never. That didn't work. So obviously, as players, we take ownership of losses. So we should have scored that game. We shouldn't have conceded.
That, I think, is a story of a lot of our games, right? We don't start particularly well.
No, we never started well under Liam. I don't know if you want to put this in, but under Liam, we never started well. And I don't know whether that was because we were a bit lax in the warm-up and we'd done the same warm-up, maybe people didn't like it, or just maybe the personnel or vibes in the changing room, I don't know. But ever since, I mean, we haven't played under Brett now, but when T took over for them 4 games, you can see in them 4 games, I think we scored every game in the first 20 minutes. So starting well is something which we've now kind of taken ownership of, but now we just need to do it through the whole game, and yeah. But no, starting well is really important for us.
The freezer's gone off.
Behind the scenes,
the freezer has gone off.
the freezer.
And all the food has gone off, and it stinks. And Neve, the hero.
non-league football.
Oh,
Has anyone been sick?
not yet. No, don't put it in there. We'll smell it all bloody day.
Yeah. Just get it down to the big bin.
Mum, I'm not going all the way down there.
See if Jane can do it for you.
Stop videoing.
First time in the club's history, or only like a season and a bit going. We're in the FA Vase. You've obviously played in it before, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What's your experience of that?
Experience has been good. I was at Codicut and we played Aylesbury away. And we ended up winning 1-0. I scored the winning goal, so I've had a good experience there. In the next round, we played New Salamis and got absolutely annihilated. But other than that, it was at least good to celebrate a win in the FA Vase and say you've scored a goal in it, which I not think many people can do.
I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of what it is. I just didn't know what it took to be in the FA Vase, stuff like that. And then I heard that game that if we got all the way to the final, we got to play at Wembley. So that was my motivation to win the game. I want to play at Wembley.
A lot of the players don't believe they should be playing in this league. So it's kind of for you to put on a show to show why you shouldn't be playing in this league, I suppose. And you can, if you want to, you can go up a couple of leagues. But I suppose that game again, they're league above. I don't know how they're doing now, but at the time, I think they were second or third.
Yeah, I think they were up
there.
Yeah,
they were doing really well, competing with likes of MK Irish and that. But again, they come here, we dominate, we start slow, concede a sloppy goal we had our set piece, counter, and just didn't recover on time. So again, we started slow, but then after that, they don't trouble us defensively at all. Even before that goal, it was just, they might have been.
That goal seemed like it came out of nowhere.
I think we had a free kick on about inside their half, and then shit delivery. I don't know who took it. It weren't me, but.
Dangerous position this is. Jack Bradshaw's going to swing this one in, I think.
I mean, it happens though. Like, you've got to be aware. We should have been set up for that to happen at the back, but then quick counter and you can't do nothing about it, I suppose. So
Jack puts his hand up, swings it in slow, doesn't beat the first man, comes back to Sammy. Sam tried to cut that out, didn't? The big number 11 now up the left-hand side. He looks up, crosses the ball in. Oh, and he shoots and he scores, and that was so easy. That was too easy, in fact.
So another game on the bench, a bit frustrating, especially after we just lost. So you think a few changes may happen. But so what? That's the case. But it's a slow start. The boys didn't really get into it as much as you should for FA Vase, especially the first time in the club's history. And they hit us early, and then chances were going to miss. And you could see on the pitch players were getting frustrated, and it weren't the best account of ourselves.
Quick counter, I don't know, it was rapid, like in the blink of an eye. They were just in our box and they just slotted it away. Ash got a hand to it and he just sort of dribbled across the line. I think that sums up the game really. Like like a bit of jam, do you know what I mean? Bit of luck.
Jack Allen, I remember, got subbed. He'd missed probably 3 or 4 sitters, and he was really frustrated that he'd been subbed. Did you have any conversations with Jack?
Not at the time, because I was coming on just for him at that time, so I didn't really get to...
So you wanted to get on,
Yeah, I wanted to get on, so the subs were happening, but again, the chances, from watching it from the bench, it was just so frustrating, because we had a few one-on-ones, a few headers going and miss, and then when I come on, especially, I had, I think, 2 half chances myself, and just couldn't get put away, and it was just a bad day in the office.
Not to throw him under the bus, but I remember Jack being a bit down on himself after that game, because obviously he had a couple of headers that he thought he should have put away, which by his standards usually he does, and last year he definitely did. So, but I think this is the game where the pressure started really mounting on our strikers to start putting chances away.
Everyone was disappointed, especially first time in the club's history. You want to go on a run, you want to make a point and show everyone else that we can actually do it. So yeah, everyone was really disappointed.
We could have scored 3-4 goals that day, and I remember there was one in the second half where I think it was Kendall got through, hit it straight at the keeper, and it's come out to Sammy, and he's hit it straight at the keeper again, and things like that. I mean, they're big chances. If you don't put them away as an attacker, or anyone on the pitch, you don't put them away. The pressure keeps going on. The later it gets, there's more pressure to score a goal, and you're less likely to score a goal when there's more pressure. So,
Absolutely battered them. I don't think Ashton had a save to make. You were bottom, and there were teams in the third in the league above, and they were time wasting from the first 3 minutes because they knew they were fucking under the cosh. And you fucking battered them, and I cannot fault each and every one of you there. So please don't let your heads drop. You have bottom there. And it just fucking didn't put the ball in the back of the net.
Sorry.
It's going to come. Do not let your heads drop. I cannot fault your effort. Second half, awesome. Last 20 minutes of the first half, good. But we've got to come out the blocks better. And that starts with a better warm-up, and we start better. If we didn't start that poorly, no way they go on and win that game. You have bottom there. Keep your heads up. They didn't lay a glove on us second half.
Look, you can see from your faces, you know you're disappointed. You know when you play a game and you know that you deserve to get something out of it. Like, and today's one of them games. Like, and he's right. The team that's sitting third in their league or whatever it is, and they're hanging on, like, going down fucking injured, like wasting time trying to take this thing out of the game. Like, and they may say they're missing a few. I've been to see 2 games, 2 players they're missing, and they wouldn't have made any difference today to their team whatsoever. Like, you've absolutely battered them in that second half. And yeah, we should have got a goal out of it. That's the least that you deserve. And we probably would have gone on and won that. But it is football as a way of kicking you in the bollocks like that. So what we do, we take that, take today, we take last week, we take the negatives out of that and we turn them into positives. How do we make that better? Let's make sure that we don't want to feel like this in games when we batter teams, that we fucking go and win. Let's make sure that we come with the right mentality. I'm not saying that we didn't have the right mentality today, because you 100% did. Maybe we didn't have it at each open. But when you want to win things and win titles, so next season we can go up against them, fucking batter them again, that's where we need to be. All right, but you're going to have to work hard for that for the rest of the season. Like, no one's going to give you the right to go and play against these sort of teams week in, week out next year. You've got to do that. So look, get your chins up, fucking hell.
Well done, boys. Proud of you.
Right, you've done really, really well. Really, really well.
It's interesting though, because you're the only one that I've asked everyone what the vibe was like in the change room off the back of those 2 losses. Everyone's been like, yeah, it's all right, but you've been more honest, which I appreciate.
Yeah, obviously at that time.
Because I didn't think it was, I thought it was negative everywhere, not just in the changing room.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know if you want to put this in, but at that time it was quite separate. The change room was separated, as in you'd have groups. It wasn't just one team. Kind of, you had kind of, obviously the pressure was on the attackers, so the attackers had each other's backs, but then it was kind of, there was always size, as in you'd have a group of players there, a group of players there, you'd never together. And yeah, after them 2 losses, after creating so many chances, not scoring, I'm not going to lie, it wasn't great. Like,
last time I saw you, I wasn't at training. Last time I saw you, you were coming off, getting subbed.
Yep.
You weren't happy.
No, I weren't.
Talk to me.
Like that. All right. Yeah, no. Obviously, emotions high. Coming off. No one ever wants to come off, but as Liam said, just weren't my day. But going to change that today.
Nice. He said you were sharp in training, yeah. So we're going to be banging those chances today.
I'm back.
Nice. All right.
Hat-trick today.
In the change room against Letchworth, obviously off the back of 2 defeats, it's always a tough one. Everyone's got pressure on them. Obviously front 3 got pressure to perform. management have got pressure to sort of turn it around, because obviously when we're a club with the ambitions we do have, do you know what I mean, losing more than 2 games in a, I mean 2 games in a row is bad enough, but when you lose more than 2 games in a row, obviously that's going to be a massive detriment on the club. But so yeah, there was definitely pressure to win the game, but not in an overwhelming way, nothing major.
Right, I'm Nunny, first team manager at Letchworth Eagles.
Nice. How's your season been going so far?
Yeah, I'm fairly happy with where we are at the moment. New in the summer, trying to change the ethos of the club and build it up. So we're a little bit up and down, but yeah, I'm happy with where we are at the moment.
You personally were new in it this summer, weren't you?
Yes, yeah. So I was in with the youth previously, and then opportunity for the first team job come up, and I was asked if I'd consider it, and here I am.
Nice. Any predictions for today's game? What do you think of us? What do you know about us?
So tough one, isn't it? Obviously, I'm gonna back my team. I know Toads, Liam, and Guts as well. So I know you boys are going to be good. I know it's going to be a challenge for us, but I'm first team gaffer. I think there'll be goals. I'm going to go 3-2 Eagles.
Nice. Do you watch our matches? Get a bit of insight into us?
Do you know what? I haven't, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
But I see the Twitter. I watch a few of the clips and that, and yeah, we're fully aware that you guys are going to be decent. So I try and concentrate on what we're going to do rather than opposition. So
nice, I've got. Thank you very much. Well, good luck today, and we'll speak again at the end, hopefully.
Yeah, nice one, James. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
See ya.
Letchworth Garden Seat is a ground I know quite well, playing there for a few years when I was younger. So it's always good to go back, and you want to again show your ability. Team lineup goes out on the bench, frustrating again, but obviously I want the boys to win and do well on the pitch. So yeah, we score early, great headers from Jack, a great free kick from Scotty Bridge.
Picks up edge of the box, lays it back to Carter, clips on into the far post, a lovely ball in. Jack Allen! Yes! Great goal, Jack Allen! What a lovely touch. Fantastic. Great ball in. Bridgeout takes it. Short corner played to Bridgeout. Bridgeout swings the ball in lovely to the back post, and big Jacko scores with a header at the back post about 5 yards out. Fantastic.
Opinions going around that we need to change the front line. There needs to be changes made. But to be fair to Liam, he stuck with Jack Allen, Kendall, I think it was Will. And against a team like Letchworth, they're young and they're quite naive. And I think we use that to our advantage. I think the first goal was a Scotty Bridges free kick.
Right, Bridgeout, is he going to bury this?
I think he will. I think he will. Oh, Scotty Bridges, what a goal!
Bridges!
You just got to tell me the way he stood up there. Confidence personified, bang over the wall and into the goal. Jesus Christ. Happy days. Who is Jack?
Jack who?
Scotty Bridges. 2-0.
That always helps to get like a set piece goal kind of early on in the first half. And yeah, I think after that we kind of took control of that game.
So this was the first game I started in a front three all season. I think I enjoyed the most for this team playing out on the left wing. So being back out there, it felt comfortable, it felt right, and I felt going into that game I was really confident and eager to sort of keep my spot out there, because I was happy, I'm confident in myself enough to have a spot in the starting 11. It's just whether I want it to be a midfield or out on the wing.
That was the game where Will McNeil's come out. He was playing in midfield before then.
It was his first start as a striker. Yeah.
Coming off it. Was he striker that game? Was he on the left?
On the left. Yeah. Sorry.
And yeah, I think that's what worked last season. We had a left side of me, Will McNeil, with I don't know Bridger or Greeny, either like in next to us. And as players, we know how each other play. We've played with each other for quite a while, and we all have the same idea of football. So that really helps.
I totally agree. That was the biggest thing we were all talking about. Why is Will not playing on the left? I mean, obviously Sam Oyederen, quality player, raw talent. We all really desperately wanted him to score, but I don't know. We were all like, why is Kendall playing out wide? Like, should Jack and Kendall be swapped and Sam and Will play? Yeah. But yeah, it was good to see Will backing up.
Yeah, that is something which was spoke about obviously, because Kendall was through the middle last season, scored 20 odd goals.
Yeah,
put him out wide. He wasn't performing out wide as well as he would for in the middle, but then the guy in the middle isn't performing. So why are you not changing it? But then, yeah, like I love playing with Will McNeil on the left. Like we understand how each other play. And I suppose with Sammy, like we've never played together before. He's a completely different player to Will McNeil, as in he wants to get that ball and run at people, whereas Will McNeil kind of he'll use people like me to give himself more space, which then creates so many chances for us. And yeah.
Go on, Sammy.
Clips in, back post, Jack Allen.
Oh, lovely goal!
Jack Allen again.
Yeah, what beautiful ball in with the left foot by Sammy. Jack Allen jumped, he just seemed to freeze in mid-air, didn't he? Flicked the head in there and back into the one of their backs. 2 goals by Jacko. And it's AFC Welwyn 3. Letchworth the Eagles 0.
And then obviously you got a goal. You, I can't remember who clipped the ball through to you, but it was a ball over the top, went into the space. You kicked it up into your own face. Talk us through that.
Yeah, so the ball got smashed in my face. Great touch. So I was just chasing the long ball. I think maybe one of their defenders headed it down or took a dodgy touch. It's pinged up, hit me in the grill, and then sort of I've run through on goal and just seen the keeper off his line, slotted it away nicely. Yeah, and that was the start of the Cole Palmer celebration.
The Cole Palmer. Was that our 4th goal in that game?
Yeah, that was the 4th.
Nice. So you sealed our victory. Nice.
Yes,
That's a beautiful ball.
And it rebounds for ball in the Will McNeil.
Oh, yes! Great finish. Great stuff, great play. High ball from the goalkeeper. Falls down, ball bounces, drops the Kendall, plays a lovely ball in behind, and Will McNeil in behind scores again. Was a lovely goal. Oh, that's 4-0. They're good, guys.
You've now had 5 games on the bench.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Had you had any specific conversations with Liam at the time?
No, nothing really as such. After the Moulton game, he said, like, well done, like, you was electric when you come on, really proud of you. And that was kind of a confidence boost and gave me kind of hope for the next match to be starting. And obviously that didn't happen. But other than that, there was no real chat. But again, I was new to the squad, so I was just patiently waiting for my time to start.
Very professional. Bide in your time.
Yeah.
So then we move into, I think, Bishop Stortford, don't we? The next one. Yeah. So you get to start Bishop Stortford.
Correct.
And you scored as well, didn't you? So
no, assisted.
Oh, you assisted. I thought you'd scored one of our. It's definitely doing it on purpose, isn't it?
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
You've had a great game against Letchworth. You've scored a goal. You've been involved in most of our decent plays, and then you're on the bench. How did you feel about that? And what did the manager say?
Obviously, it's never enjoyable being on the bench, but I think I sort of understood it because we were playing a side from the league below. I'd played most minutes this season up until now. I probably started one of the players I think I had started near enough every game up until this point. So. And weren't really coming off that much. So I understand it, it makes sense. Obviously disappointing, like everyone wants to, especially when it was a game with so many goals like that. Like, it would have been nice to get my numbers up, but yeah, it's what it is, isn't it?
But just before that game, there was a lot of kind of politics involved. People weren't happy. So going there and against a lower team, morale was shit, can I say. Like there was no positivity around the place. And then you go into a team league below, could have been worse. It was a nice pitch, so that probably helped us. But then again, we started poor. We were getting dominated by a team in the league below. Well, yeah, league below. And they weren't exactly doing well in that league either, I remember. So when you go there, it was a small pitch, weren't bad to play football on, so it should have suited us the way when you look at it. But yeah, we were getting dominated the first probably first 20 minutes. And yeah, I remember we got one goal and got quite lucky to get the goal, I remember.
Both. Casey.
He's had enough of Megan
Casey's
Fox.
drifted forward. He's picked up a ball from Jack Allen. Keeper come out.
He's wearing the number 7.
He plays it back to Jack Allen. Keeper's got back in position. Jack gets it across. Oh! Sammy Adira sticks a toe out, pops it in under the keeper.
Sammy, you got that. Focus on Sammy.
1-0.
Focus on Sammy.
Against the run of play, but a great work goal.
Is he? Is that Jack? He's happy for Sammy, isn't he?
Then our quality started to come through. We still weren't playing great, but again, that's what we're missing. Before that game, we were missing the bits of like magic from certain people. When Jack Allen scored a good goal that game.
Jack! Yes! Naughty goal! Naughty goal by Jack Allen, and Michael still tweeting the first one. Oh, dear me, that was filthy. I can't even describe it, it was just great.
Because I remember their manager was giving them a bit of grief before the game, and no, not before the game, during the game, because he had gone down and he was diving, and then he'd done that, he shut them up straight away.
Wait, Jack, go.
Before that, we were having to create 4 or 5 chances for them to score, whereas this game, it was kind of, we had 2 chances, and we scored them 2 chances in the first half. Then, he changed it up at half-time. I think he took a lot of people off who had played a lot of minutes and played consecutive matches, so...
Scotty scored that dodgy free kick.
Dodgy free kick from Scotty.
Window-washing goalkeeper.
Great, was he?
No, what is that? I mean, they're just letting Scotty score, aren't they?
What, to the baby?
Oh, he clips it in. Oh, and it's gone in! Scott Bridges with a free kick.
Get on, Scott.
The ball was as smooth as his head. Just whipped it in. What, 20?
Keepers just sort of let him score because he's Scott Bridges.
Cup game away, and yeah, great to be starting. Finally get to show what I can do on the pitch to not just the manager but to other players as well who don't really know me. And yeah, it was good. I got an assist for Jack Allen's wonderful goal, which it should be goal of the month. Yeah, like it was good. Good performance. Good to get 90 minutes in the tank, and yeah, proud again.
So I've left my stopwatch at home.
Mike Kendall to Cads. Cads out to Kyle. Back to Scotty. He's going to do it. Oh, Scott! And a little pointy celebration.
The shit out of it.
Oh, that was a quality goal.
His celebrations were almost as filthy as his shots.
Green Scott. And Sammy scores! Yes!
Scott's gone out.
Michael's still tweeting. I was talking to Josh about people kissing each other on the lips, and we missed a goal. But 5-0.
We've got to start faster. Have to start games faster. Fucking, to be honest, first 15, 20, we're playing against a decent outfit today, or a league game. We're 1-0 down there. We've got to come out the blocks faster. We can't be sitting back and waiting until the game settles down. Because they're up for it, they're up for it. It seems like we fucking aren't up for it until fucking 10, 15 in. But to your credit, gone on there, played some nice stuff at times, some good goals, could have been more there. So, end of the day, 5-0 win, decent. And we've got loads of minutes in the tank, which is good around the squad. Guts?
Yeah, look, you can only beat what's in front of you. I think, though, our intensity could have been higher in terms of how we move the ball with a bit more purpose, a bit more quicker. Sometimes we do think we get on the ball, especially in attacking thirds, and it's like and I said this in pre-season, it's like we have to do a trick to show how good we are, and it ain't about that. It's about like, yeah. So I'm going to be overly critical. So where's Will? So Will there on the edge there, you pick it up there and it's like a little step over. When actually it should have been a ball into the front man, and I'm going to go and join in. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need to do all these tricks. It looks good on camera later on. Looks fine, but it's the basics of what we're trying to achieve. Sammy, at the end there, like a ball comes through to you. You've just scored on your left foot, and then you're trying to get back onto your right foot. Have that confidence to have the touch forward and then have a strike with it. Another strike that you had there, okay, I'm unlucky it's gone to the far post. But I'm being overly critical because I want more, I want us to be better. What we did up front needs to be better, our movement. Forget about when we've got the ball. I'm talking about how we create those opportunities to get on the ball more and how we can be more dangerous. And it was still a little bit too static. Like the second half when you're playing with a little bit of the wind and you know the keeper's going to kick it and we wait, he kicks it, and then I'm going to go. Like, you can't go at pace starting from a square position. Like, as a forward, as an attacking player, you've got to be on the half turn at every opportunity, because then you can go in behind, or you can come and go short. And it dictates what you want from the player who's got the ball or what's ever happening. When you're always square like that, you've got no idea what the fuck's going on behind you. So when the ball comes into your feet, you don't know whether the centre half's coming this side, centre half's coming that side.
But you turn on and want the ball now and get into a position. Now the centre-half thinks, well, when he gets it to feet, do I go at him? Because now he's going to go at me. He might take that step closer to you, and actually you can nip him behind. It's just your body shape. We're too square, too closed off. It shows you what your intentions are. As a centre-half, I'm not centre-half, but I played it towards the end. As a centre-half, if I see the forward closed off like that, I'm happy. If I see a centre-forward like this and 2 yards off me, I'm in trouble because I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to get tight, I don't know whether to drop off. But when he's facing that way, I'm all right because I think if he gets it to feet, I can get close enough to him. So do you understand what I'm saying? It's those things, little things. It puts doubts in centre-halves or defenders' minds just by opening your body shape. And it's the same in any other position, in midfield. So many times when we receive the ball, we receive it square on, so that our first touch is backwards. How do you know what the picture is? So get your body open, so that when you do receive it, you know what you're going to do. But we face that way too much. And I'm being I'm being critical, but it will help you. Trust me. When this game comes on and any other game, if you think I'm lying, watch any game that we've played this season, and you watch and you see how many times we receive the ball with our back to the play, or we don't open our body out, or we don't receive it on the back foot. We do it so many times, and then we lose it because we don't know what's going on. Look, I'm happy we won 5-0. Should have been more than that. Like, could have been double figures if we'd done it right today. But we've won. But these little things, right? Have a look, watch it. I know Scotty said Scotty watches the games. I don't know whether all of you do. Just watch little things on what we do as a team and how we can be better. Yeah? Yeah. Cool.
Well done, boys. Well done, boys. And fucking...